Hey y'all, it is A from the A, Arkansas to be specific. Don't get it twisted, from the Juice 901 podcast, and I am here at the Smoke Slam BBQ competition in Memphis, Tennessee at Tom Lee Park. Who do I have here with me today?
My name's Brett. I'm with Hooray Grill Company. We're a grill manufacturer from Kansas.
Awesome. So what brought you from Kansas all the way here to Memphis for Smoke Slam?
So that's a great question. We have a full line of American-made wood fire products, and Kel with MBBQA reached out and said, hey, we're really trying to highlight some American-made products in the live fire section, and that's exactly who we are, so that's why we're here.
Awesome. So I see we are standing next to some pretty dope products. You want to tell us a little bit about this one, then we'll move on to the next?
Yeah, of course. So this is our smoke box. It's our Hurtado smoke box. We manufacture this private label for Brandon Hurtado out of Texas. This is a wood-fired direct heat smoker. So you can see here that it's both a smoker and a grill. We have a heat baffle system you can pull out. It's a really versatile product. This is kind of the perfect product for your backyard if you want to do a little bit of everything. So the next thing then would be our Santa Maria style grills. And when people think of live fire, I think this is kind of what they're looking at, right? You want to see the flames. And so this Santa Maria grill is our commercial grade ranch series grill. We offer it in 3 sizes, and again, like we manufacture them in Kansas. So real American made stuff that'll take the heat and be perfect for an event like this or just for a backyard barbecue.
Well, my co-host Dane makes some pretty good smoked queso. He doesn't think it's the best, but I think this product would be for you.
There you go.
Make sure you take a picture of it, put it on your wedding registry, all of that fun stuff. You need one of these. So what got you started into barbecue and like manufacturing products like these?
So I'm the 3rd generation owner of our family welding business. So yeah, we've been welding and manufacturing stuff at the same address since 1961. And in 2018, Hooray Grill Company called and asked if I wanted to manufacture barbecue grills. Fast forward to 2023, and I entered into an agreement with them to purchase the company from them, and now we manufacture them and sell them right out of Heston, Kansas.
That is amazing. I love keeping it in the family and just expanding your business. Can you tell us where we can find you out on social media or anywhere?
Of course. So Hooray Grill Co., HoorayGrillCo.com is our website. We have links to our social media through there. We've got a great YouTube channel that we're continuing to upload how-to videos and kind of some product highlight stuff. And of course, find us on social.
Thank you so much for talking to us today. Make sure y'all check out the Hooray products, especially this one, Dane, for your smoked queso. I want some more. I'm just letting you know that now. Hey y'all, it is A from the A, Arkansas to be specific. Don't get it twisted, at the Smoke Slam in Memphis, Tennessee. And who do I have here with me today?
My name is Thyron Matthews from Owine, Iowa.
Iowa. What brought you from Iowa all the way to Memphis for a barbecue competition?
Well, I was on a pretty big show. It's called Barbecue Showdown Season 2, and I'm the victorious one. So Barbecue Showdown Season 2, God bless me to win that. And, and I was able to have connection with Melissa Cookston, and, I was able to come here and show up and show out. And the people of Memphis have always shown me love, so it's good to be back in Memphis, Tennessee. That's what, what I'm saying? I love it.
Y'all hear that? We have a winner here. You want to go ahead and tell them again? Better brag on yourself.
Oh, man. Barbecue Showdown Season 2, Thyron Matthews. The champ is here. Mama, there go that man. Mama, there go that man. But I couldn't do this without my team. I tell you what, I have a beautiful team. I got Jasper Moss from Memphis, Tennessee. He's been leading everything up, helping us out with everything. I got my boy Rick, the meat stall. He's from San Diego, California. I got Pappy. Gerald, he is from New Orleans, where they bury your drawers and put stuff in your greens. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I've never heard of that before. I love it. I'm sorry. You caught me off guard with that one.
Oh, man, let me tell you one thing about Thyron Matthews, man. I love and I care and I love to feed people. And that's what Smoke Slam about. Man, I'm telling you what, if you're in a 100-mile radius, 200-mile radius, if you can fly, drive, or go ahead and get a buggy and carriage and get yourself out to Smoke Slam, because we're bringing the drama to you and your mama.
To you and your mother.
Yeah, that's right.
Period. So what got you into barbecue? Like, what got you started in cooking?
Goodness. My family legacy, Barbecue is one of those things where it used to be a chore, cutting wood, having my family out. You know, I grew up on a small farm in the state of Florida. It was one of the only cities that got their 40 acres and a mule. And it's still in my family legacy. It's called Royal, Florida. So we're out there in Royal, Florida, a small town in a rural area of Florida where it was farmers, watermelon farming, cantaloupe, squash, a lot of produce, a lot of tobacco, and we farmed. And growing up like that, everybody had a brick pit. And we used to always cook and kill whole hogs, and it was like a tradition to do every weekend almost. And you know, when pastor come over, you had to kill a hog, you know, when pastor come over, eat at the house. So one thing about it, just growing up like that, and when I went off to college to Iowa, we did a lot of fundraisers for churches and things, because I was always taught, be part of the community, be a positive in the community. And we just started developing, and next thing you know, Thyre Matthews TNT Barbecue started, and God just continued blessing me. And I tell you what, I'm God's favorite, if you didn't know that. So I just continue to be blessed by God, by wonderful people. I got favor with men. And thank you, Memphis, Tennessee police. Thank y'all, man. I'm telling you what, man, the police are so friendly here, and the people here are just so genuine. And I just want to say thank you, Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you, Smoke Slam. I want to be back next year.
Oh, you better be back next year, and y'all better be here next year.
Yeah, hey, let me tell you something. It ain't too late to go buy your tickets. Go on smokeslam.com. Get your tickets, baby.
Period. So I do have one question for you. I've been asking everybody. So out of all the places that claim to have the best barbecue in the United States, who do you say has the best barbecue?
I say right here, Smoke Slam, Memphis, Tennessee. Come on down to Smoke Slam. You get the best barbecue, because we got people from all over the country, and we got a melting pot of barbecue. So this is what it's about. Smoke Slam, bringing everybody together. You know what I'm saying? When you think about Memphis, it's in the heart of America almost. It's like the Midwest of the South. You got that Carolina barbecue on the east side of you. You got down south of you got that Texas barbecue. On the other side, you got that Kansas City barbecue, and Memphis bring it all together in a big old melting pot. So thank God for Memphis, Tennessee. But one thing about it, if you want some good darn barbecue, you come over to Thyre Matthews and get hit in your mouth. Your taste buds will fall in love. You'll be stalking me. You'll be outside of my window singing, "Baby, come home." You know what I'm saying? That's all for your old
on top
school.
of your head and everything.
And
you
no
want all that good
boombox.
barbecue.
You gonna be out there lullabying. Cause I want some of that secret sauce. You know what I'm saying? You know, we do it. You know, we were out here slinging racks of ribs. We got racks on racks for all y'all young people.
Racks on racks.
Amen.
It was so great talking to you. Thank you so much. And where can we find you out on social media?
Hey, man, you can find me on social media, Instagram, Thyre Matthews, on Instagram, Facebook, Thyre Matthews, man, YouTube, Thyre Matthews Barbecue, guys. I'm telling you what, man, you come there, you're going to learn something, you're going to be entertained, and most of the part, you're going to be positive. And that's what we saying, because we saving all the drama for you and your mama. We bringing that drama with barbecue, baby, because your uncle going to be mad, granddaddy going to be mad. You said I had the best barbecue. Say, I went over to Thyre Matthews and I'm ruined. So let's go.
Hey, he said what he said. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hey, y'all. It is A from the A, Arkansas to be specific. Don't get it twisted with the Juice 901 podcast at Smoke Slam in Memphis, Tennessee. And I have two very lovely ladies with me. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Hadar. I'm with McCormick, and we're here with Peg Leg Porker for this competition and festival. So we're really excited to be here. I have Chef Rachel here.
Hi, I'm Rachel, also with McCormick and Peg Leg Porker.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about what y'all are cooking here. I could smell it as we were walking up, and honestly, my mouth was watering. So just tell me a little bit about what y'all have going on here.
Yeah, and we failed to introduce Chef Aaron, who is right
How y'all doing, Aaron? Nice to meet you.
So we're here to support these amazing new products that are actually, they have launched this year. So Carrie is actually, one of the biggest names in barbecue, and we are lucky enough to be working with him and, introducing all these amazing products. So what we are doing for this really big fun event is, you know, a lot of people come here and they're looking at all these competitors and looking at all these big flavors and amazing work that these people have put into all of this, and it's so many hours in the making, so many, you know, so much blood, sweat, and tears going into these ribs and these burnt ends and all these amazing offerings that they're doing and competing with. And so what we're here to do is show people at home how they can take some of these award-winning flavors and put them into work for them at home. So one, you know, when you're in your backyard for whatever weeknight, weekend occasions that you're looking to recreate some really good restaurant flavors. So really take those flavors in, and we have bottled them up along with Carrie, and we have some seasonings, we have some sauces, and what we're here to do is show people how to use these at home and how to make these work for them. So really making it a little more accessible for people who are really attending this for their own, you know, private lives, and just cooking with these amazing sauces and rubs and seasonings, and making it, you know, look and taste delicious.
Like, honestly, I might need to take some of these home with me. I'm not gonna lie. So out of all the seasoning and sauces, I'm gonna go one by one. I want y'all to tell me your favorites that you want to cook with, and what dish you like to pair them with.
I definitely would say the Alabama White is probably the most unique one to me, because of the fact that a lot of people, if you haven't been in the Alabama area or surrounding areas, you probably don't know what it is, because of the fact of, first of all, it looks different than a regular barbecue sauce. It's not red, it's not brown, it's not darkish in color. It's mayo-based sauce. It has vinegar, sugar, some of the same spices in the actual seasoning mix itself, and it's such a versatile sauce, and not only you can use it in coleslaws, you can also use it to drizzle over your smoked meats as well. So it's a nice starter for other things like potato salad. It's also really good marinade as well.
I don't think I've ever seen a barbecue sauce that looks like this.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's intriguing.
very
I love
unique
it.
to Alabama.
We love uniqueness over here. All right, and what's your favorite?
I'm gonna go with a pairing. So I love pairing these two. So we have the original seasoning and the original sauce, because what I like to do, which is a really good tip for people at home, is build flavors. Build the layering of all of these seasonings that go on top of one another and create this delicious mouth-watering experience at home. So it's so easy. You know, you just use the original seasoning. It gives you those paprika, onion, garlic kind of base flavors. A little bit of salt. This is not too salty, so you can really add if you like it. But this gives you a good base to start, which is all flavor. So you can add the salt as you like it, and then once you use the sauce, it's good for a base for, like, if you're making ribs and you want to use some of those juices that come out of it during barbecuing, right? You want to fold some of those in that already have the base flavor. You add some of it into the actual barbecue sauce, and you add even more flavor as you go. So you end up with something that's really, really flavorful, and it's just a secret sauce that you can use in your everyday life. And not only in barbecue, this is great for chicken, for pork, for, you know, a lot of different occasions. So it's just, again, very versatile, and we just love versatile in our lives.
And what's your favorite?
Yeah, so my favorite is going to be our brisket seasoning. Of course, it's great on brisket. Yeah, right? I know. Brisket's probably one of my favorite smoked meats. Yeah. And it's such a treat, you know. But this one, again, to versatility, I mean, it's just salt, pepper, garlic, so it's really great, obviously, on brisket, but it's also really great on just steak. So, just your everyday weeknight meal, you can just sprinkle some of this on some steaks, sear it or grill it or smoke it, whatever you choose to do with it. But it's also great with vegetables and starches and everything else. So it's just a really great base flavor. You get some nice large pieces of salt and pepper in there, which gives some nice texture and crunch, and it's really awesome. It's a really awesome blend.
They are giving away the secret formula to some really good food, y'all. I hope you're taking notes wherever you are watching this episode at. Can you tell us where we can find these and find you all on social media or the internet anywhere?
Yeah, so you can actually find these on peglegporker.com, and then you can also find the rest of McCormick products. We own several different brands, so McCormick.com, FranksRedHot.com, Cholula.com, Grillmates.com, so many different websites, and you can find pretty much all of our brands pretty much on McCormick.com, and they will filter out for you. Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for giving us some time and introducing us to some new flavors. I definitely want to try this one eventually. So thank y'all so much. We'll let y'all get back to it. Thank you. See y'all.
That's a lot of sauce.
is A from the A, Arkansas to be specific. Don't get it twisted with the Juice 91 podcast. And who do I have here with me today?
Jason Perigin.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What got you into barbecue?
I started when I was 10 years old in Northeast Mississippi with my dad. He and his buddies started cooking, and I got a kitchen pass when I was 10 to stay out all night and learn how to, take fire control and manage everything. And so I fell in love with it. And at first it was like, I told all my buddies, they had to go home at 9 and I got to stay out till 5 the next morning. And so, of course, I was like, yes, I'll stay. And then I didn't realize that the guy I was helping just needed some company overnight to tend fire. And he's been a lifelong family friend, and I fell in love with it, and I've been doing it for 40 years.
That's amazing. I'm jealous when you said that they let you in the kitchen at 10, because my Nana was like, go sit down. I was one of those kids, can't let me in the kitchen.
I was on a 5-gallon bucket in my grandmama Todd's kitchen in Brooksville, Mississippi. So yeah, learning how to make biscuits and mash butter and do all of it. So
what would you say is the most difficult thing that you have learned to cook over the last 40 years?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Octopus.
How do you cook that?
It's a lot different than barbecue. I'm a native Texan, grew up in Mississippi, so I learned how to do brisket early. That was just 3 days a week we ate brisket. But I'm also a Mississippian, so I know how to cook pork. And so that just came natural. I learned that as a child or young teen. But then I started traveling as a chef and doing celebrity events, and I started learning how to do elk and caribou and octopus and all kind of different things. And so I had a lot of wonderful people that were high-end chefs, culinary CIA graduates that were willing to teach me. It is, and so that's how we spread what we love to do with other people. We're just like, hey, what I learned, let me teach somebody else. Like little Gringa, she is amazing, and so other people have taught her how to do things, and now she's spreading that on to other people. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So, out of all the places in America that claim they have the best barbecue, you got Texas over here, you got Arkansas over here, Memphis, Kansas City is one that I've never heard of before. That's a little shade towards my friend that stays in Kansas City. Which places you said has the best barbecue?
Wherever you're sitting at a table with family or friends.
Oh. That's a tearjerker right there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to lose my card into any state, so I can't pick one or the other. Now, I got my own personal favorites, but yeah, it's all about breaking bread.
What are your personal favorites? Will you let us know that?
I don't know. We ain't known each other long enough to know that. No, I love doing brisket. My wife says I've got a great relationship with chicken. I really don't like to cook chicken, but I enjoy it once it's done, but brisket's kind of my baby. So, yeah.
Nice. So whenever you are seasoning or cooking, do you prefer dry rub or wet?
Depends on where I'm at. So in Memphis, I'm gonna go dry rub. I'm traditional. I'm in Texas. We don't use a sauce or a mop or a glaze at the end because usually it's beef. If I'm out in the Carolinas, I might use a mustard sauce. So it just really depends on the demographic and the people I'm feeding.
That is amazing. Well, we appreciate you for taking some time to speak with us today. Can you tell us where we can find you at, find your business or anything?
So we're the Beach Pig competition team. We're in booth 309 here at Smoke Slam. If you're out there, come on down and see us. We'd love to hang out with you, sample some food with you, and then make some new family.
Sounds good. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.